Hola, hola, sean todos bienvenidos aquí a un nuevo directo en Cinema Leumas. El día de hoy, como ya lo vieron en el título, acaba de salir el primer tráiler de Andor, también acompañado de un póster. Y bueno, vamos a reaccionar a este tráiler, también vamos a reaccionar al tráiler de Willow y vamos a ver todas las novedades que nos trae el Star Wars Celebration en Anaheim, California, que se está celebrando en estos siguientes días, creo que de aquí al domingo. Entonces vamos a darle, ya tengo aquí listo el tráiler de Andor y vamos a darle play a esto. Vale, este es el tráiler doblado y después lo vamos a ver subtitulado para analizar detalles y todo lo que está saliendo. Uf, uf, uf. Las naves del Imperio.
Están tan orgullosos de sí mismos, tan gordos y satisfechos.
Este es el mismo doblaje que le pusieron a Steven en Moon Knight.
Están por doquier. Me están viendo ahora.
Ok, la senadora.
Muy pronto, estos días terminarán.
Ah, Stargard también va a salir. Ok.
No habrá reglas en marcha.
El pueblo se está levantando.
Qué ganas, qué ganas.
Así se escucha un ajuste de cuentas.
Ok. Andor. El logo me gusta. Ok, pues primer tráiler y primer vistazo a Andor. No sé por ahí ustedes qué opinen sobre este primer vistazo. La verdad es que como primera impresión, bien, me gustó el ritmo y el timing que llevaba el tráiler, sobre todo con estos, con este personaje que le estaba pegando ahí como si fuera un estilo de campana. Eso fue lo que más gustó del tráiler. Vamos a volverlo a ver, pero ahora subtitulado. Venga. Recordemos que pues esto va a suceder antes de la película de Rogue One. Entonces, vamos a ver igual como el Imperio desde el episodio 3 al 4 está teniendo el control. Y esto puede ser que tenga más cositas políticas, algo que se ha retratado mucho en las series animadas.
There will be no rules going forward.
People are standing up. That's what a reckoning sounds like.
Vale, vale. 31 de agosto. 31 de agosto. 31 de agosto se va a estrenar esto. Y bueno, sale, si no mal recuerdo, va a tener estreno doble. Se van a estrenar los dos primeros episodios de Andor el día que sale el tercer episodio de She-Hulk. Entonces Pues se va a poner bueno ahí, las van a juntar, al igual que hicieron ahorita con Obi-Wan y con Miss Marvel. Y quiero destacar algunos planos como esto. Se me hace brutal lo que están construyendo aquí con distintos pueblos, tribus, porque en lo general en las películas de Star Wars casi no vemos esto, lo vemos más en la animación. Y el hecho de ya tenerlo aquí en live action me gusta. Por aquí hay otro plano de pues estas naves que son, bueno, yo las recuerdo mucho del episodio número 2 y un poquito del 3. Y por aquí también tengo otro plano que me gustó. Bueno, aquí tenemos a la senadora, a la que salió hace unas semanas en estas imágenes junto a Darth Vader, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka de Mandalorian. Es este mismo personaje y pues va a tener gran importancia. También Adri Arjona está en el cast de esta serie. Recordemos que ella salió en la película de Morbius hace pues, este año, en febrero o marzo, ya no me acuerdo cuándo se estrenó, pero ahí fue. Otra cosita por aquí más adelante. Este lugar pues puede ser una base de del Imperio. Ahí es donde los vemos llegar. Aquí esto pues recuerda al episodio número 3, donde estaba este Palpatine ahí en el Senado. Por eso les digo que probablemente tengamos ahí cositas políticas, diplomáticas y todo este rollo. Aquí vemos un caza. Y bueno, este es el tráiler en cuestión de Andor. Se estrena en agosto. Y ahora vamos a ver el tráiler de Willow. Tráiler que también salió el día de hoy y salió hace poquito. No mucho. Nada más que me deje esta cosa y ya lo ponemos. Igual, vamos a ver el tráiler doblado y después lo vamos a ver subtitulado. Vamos a verlo. Ahí está. Tráiler de Willow, que también pertenece a Lucasfilms. Y hace muchos años salió la primera película.
Y el extraño héroe que la protegería.
Regresa Warwick Davis, este actor, el mismo que hizo la primera película.
Luz y sombra.
Ok.
Bien y mal.
Y esto es más como de fantasía, por lo que tengo entendido.
Cuando ese equilibrio se altera, el universo lo corrige.
Órale.
El mundo te necesita tu magia.
A lo desconocido. Es a donde debemos ir.
Ok, Willow. Esto va a ser una serie y aquí ponen la fecha. Se me fue verla, pero 30 de noviembre. Ok, 30 de noviembre, más o menos si tiene 6 capítulos, pues va a terminar ahí por enero, principios de enero. Ok. Está bien como serie de fantasía. Y pues ahorita se está llevando el Star Wars Celebration. En resumen, han pasado un primer vistazo de Han Solo. Digo, de Harrison Ford como Indiana Jones. Que que básicamente pues son personajes distintos, distintas franquicias, pero el mismo actor hace a los distintos personajes. Y pasaron una imagen sobre su quinta película, pasaron el tráiler de Willow, pasaron el tráiler de Andor, y anunciaron a un nuevo cast para una serie de Star Wars. Fuera de eso no han pasado nada más. Y pues esperemos que pasen más cositas por ser todo lo de Star Wars, Anaheim y todo esto. Les voy a poner el póster también de Andor, pero mientras les dejo ahí el directo para ir viendo qué sucede. Ok, esto es lo mismo que acabamos de ver, lo de Willow.
And the unlikely hero who would protect her.
There is a balance between all things.
Por ahí también sacaron algo sobre Obi-Wan Kenobi, como otro nuevo vistazo, aprovechando de que ya se estrena el día de mañana.
When that balance is upset, the universe corrects.
The world needs you again. It needs your magic.
Into the unknown. That's where we must go.
Ok. Vamos a quitar tantito esto un ratito. Y les voy a poner el póster de Andor, el que acaba de salir. Básicamente se me hizo muy sencillo. Pero los colores me gustaron, me agradaron. La tipografía igual. Pues este es el póster en cuestión, con Diego Luna mostrando medio rostro, la mitad del cuerpo. Y pues se nos confirma nuevamente que esta serie se va a estrenar el 31 de agosto. Repito, cuando salga el tercer episodio de She-Hulk, vamos a estar viendo 2 episodios de Andor también el mismo día. Miércoles Star Wars, miércoles Marvel. Y vamos ahora a ver qué más nos tienen por ahí. El Star Wars Celebration de Anaheim. Esperemos salga otro vistazo de, no sé, de alguna otra cosa en cuestión. Ahí está Warwick Davis para platicar un poquito sobre Willow. Igual, si les tengo alguna información que vaya saliendo, se las voy mostrando en pantalla.
I am overwhelmed. My heart is 3 sizes too big from that trailer. I have waited 34 years. How does it feel to be back?
It's incredible. I mean, it's thanks to many people in this
Les
room.
están preguntando que cómo se siente regresar después de 35 años.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, Joanne, how's it feeling for you?
Well, I just can't believe it. It's so, I never thought I would ever see this day. I heard rumblings over the years and nothing ever came over, and I thought, oh well, maybe it would kind of be a shame to have to go back. And then when this came up, and the scripts are so good, and it's unbelievable. I'm like, yes, please. Like, I'm so thrilled to be here. It's unbelievable.
And, speaking of these scripts and coming back, John, I know this is something that you have been wanting to do for so long.
Absolutely, and I mean, I was texting you last night about this. I feel like we were on a chat. I was wandering around downtown Disney, and Anthony was like commenting on my Instagram post. I was like, "Have you seen the trailer yet?" He's like, "Not yet." But I've been waiting 34 years for it.
Well, I feel like even when we were talking about Solo, you and I got into a discussion about Willow, because this thing is such a cult classic. People are so in love with this.
También se acaba de confirmar que la fecha de Indiana Jones 5 va a ser en junio del próximo año. Y ya hay una imagen, entonces ahorita la pongo en pantalla, la busco y la pongo en pantalla.
The first time we were on the Solo set, I met Warwick. I wanted to be introduced. I knew he was there. We were in the Canary Islands. I went up to him. I said, Warwick, I'm going to convince them to do a Willow series. It's going to be great. He looked at me like, yeah, I've been talking about this for years. I said, great. We're both going to do it. Fantastic. I turned, I walked away. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to convince anyone to do that. And then
and I feel like you turned around.
And I'm going to like tell Warwick that like I couldn't do it. And then Ron Howard came and worked with us on Solo, and it was like everything came together. Ron, Warwick, myself, we pushed it through, and before we knew it, we were on set. I was calling Joanne saying, like, you're coming back. We're making a true sequel. And one of the fun things about this, you know, I'm as big a Star Wars fan as anyone in the world. I'm excited for Andor. I'm excited for all these things. But with Willow, we got the opportunity to truly make a sequel. And to see what happens to these characters, where those adventures go, what threats are still out there in the world from the movie, and who's going to have to face them, and answer the question, what happened to Elora Dammon?
Yes.
And John did such a great job with the scripts. I mean, you know, the original movie, you think about it, it's very funny, a lot of comedy, and John brought all that to the series as well. So it's not only magical and adventurous, but it's funny as well.
Yeah. What do you think it was about the original Willow that people really just loved and latched onto? Because you said it was funny. I remember some dark moments really stuck with me as a kid, but like in a good way. What do you think it is about Willow that people love?
I think it was the charming lead actor.
Okay. All right. Joanne, what do you think it was about Willow?
Well, I mean, think of the movie. There were so many great characters. There was somebody everyone could identify with in there. It was a great adventure as well. And we all want a bit of escapism, which is exactly what Willow offered.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree. Joanne, what was it about the original Willow that you loved?
I don't know. I don't think you can ever second guess these things. I mean, except to say that it's kind of a classic. You know, if you look at the Grimm's fairy tales and all the old...
Listo, ya tengo las imágenes. Ahorita nada más que acabe este panel, les pongo las imágenes. Tanto la que salió de Han Solo como la nueva serie de Star Wars que están planeando que se estrene el siguiente año.
And Matt Martin.
Yeah, and Matt Martin.
I mean, we can't say enough about Matt Martin. He's a huge part of this story and this series. And we knew we wanted to. Val has been in communication with Joanne and I, and Matt Martin is a character in the story. And while we didn't get to shoot with him on season 1, we've made him a major figure in the story. And Joanne, I think, were you talking to him today?
Yeah, no, last night. I was saying, because I was letting him know that I was coming today, and I said I think there's going to be like fans there who love Willow and things, and they know they're going to want to hear something from you. And he was just so touched that there's such love for this project and his character, Matt Martin, and you know, he just would be here if he could, but he can't make it today.
Let's show some celebration love for Val Kilmer.
Let's hear it for Val Kilmer. And we do promise there is only one Matt Martin in the universe, and it is Val Kilmer.
Wonderful. I love to hear it. You know, talking about these classic characters, let's talk about how they've changed, right? I definitely saw a gravity and a seriousness in Willow Ufgood that we probably did not see in that original.
It's nice. I mean, I'm a lot older now, and I certainly feel it. So it's nice to go back and visit the character again. Now I'm older and wiser myself. And John has written him in such a way now he's older. There's a lot of weight on his shoulders in this series, a lot of responsibility, and he doesn't really carry it well. He's still reluctant, basically, to be doing this.
Yeah.
So for me, there was a long
Ahorita lo de el Star Wars Celebration, lo de Anaheim, California, se va a llevar a cabo del 26 al 29 de mayo. Es decir, de hoy al domingo. Y pues esperan igual novedades. Yo no pensé que nos la fueran a tirar tan pronto. Yo dije, pues igual y la tiran el último día, el domingo. Pero yo creo que aprovechando ya que mañana se estrena Obi-Wan, pues sacaron pues tanto tráiler de Andor como el tráiler de Willow. Ya anunciaron una nueva serie, ya anunciaron algo de Indiana Jones. Y tengo entendido que nada más es puro Star Wars, ¿no? Aquí no le meten cositas de Marvel y así, pero como Indiana Jones también le pertenece a Lucasfilm, por eso también salió. Y al final de cuentas, pues todo le pertenece a Disney.
It was so funny. Warwick and Harrison they were talking backstage when we were doing our presentation, and I was like, "Excuse me, guys, I need to get a picture of the two of you because to see those two legends just standing there, like, yeah, we're back. It was pretty cool.
Just chilling in the back, just like, yeah, it's just us. It's not a big deal. No big deal. How did it feel for you, John, kind of coming in? I mean, the last few years for you, you've been walking around in this galaxy, in this Star Wars universe, and now you are sort of bringing life into another universe that George Lucas created. What was it like sort of,
yeah, it's such a gift. You know, it's one that George loves. It's been one of his favorite things, and he's always been determined to make more Willow. And when I heard that, and when I heard it from Kathy, I thought, this is an opportunity. No one's better than Warwick. No one is more of a movie star than Warwick. And I thought we had the pieces to make it happen. Yeah. And we put him with some annoying young kids that can bother him for a little while. Like, who wouldn't watch that? So we figured that out. And we found a great cast to sort of follow Warwick and keep up that idea that he is like a dad who has to care for a bunch of people who don't usually do what he tells them to.
Yeah. I love it. And you know, Warwick, you've been kind of navigating through this Lucasfilm universe for the last 40 years. Joanne, you're kind of stepping back in after a little bit. What does it feel like to kind of come back to this sort of film, this sort of like approach to filmmaking?
Well, I just had the best time doing this. And even coming here today, I was a bit kind of nervous. Like this morning, I was thinking, oh my god, I don't know what's going to be like. It's going to be so. And what's really, I was saying to Warwick, literally, before we came over to this building, that it's so incredible that this big thing happens that is actually about the fans, and that the fans actually do have power, and that their influence is hugely important. So, and that there's a place where that all happens, and they can, you know, and it's really nice for the actors to get to meet some fans, because unless you're doing a play in the theatre, you never would have that opportunity. So it's really nice to...
Ahorita están hablando de del universo que creó George Lucas en su momento con Willow, Lucasfilm.
These people are absolute sweethearts, and I can tell you that they are huge fans of Willow, and we are so excited to see you all back and to see this series happen. Thank you so much, the three of you, for coming by, and thank you.
Ok, duró poquito este panel. Pues la serie se estrena el 30 de noviembre de este año.
One more look at this Willow trailer. It is so wonderful. We have more from Star Wars Celebration Live coming up after this.
Y a ver si... Ok, el tráiler ya lo vimos. Mientras siguen pasando el tráiler, les voy a mostrar las otras noticias que salieron. Una de ellas es este póster sobre Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford regresa como el legendario Indiana Jones, y pues esta es la nueva película de James Mangold, y pues se ve brutal. El señor ya tiene su edad y todavía sigue aquí haciéndola de Indiana Jones. Por ahí habían dicho que le iban a quitar el látigo, ojalá que no, porque eso es emblemático del personaje. Pero bueno, se nos confirma que la película llega en junio del 2023. Básicamente en un poquito más de un año vamos a estar viendo la quinta entrega de Indiana Jones. Por otro lado, tenemos nueva serie de Star Wars que va a estar protagonizada por nada más y nada menos que por Jude Law. Skeleton Crew, aún no se sabe cómo va a ser la traducción en español, pero esta también está producida por John Watts, el director de las películas de Spider-Man, de las del UCM, Christopher Ford, Jon Favreau y Dave Filoni, que son los cabecillas de todo lo que vendría siendo Star Wars. Y bueno, la tienen ahí planeada para 2023. Por otro lado, también la serie de Ahsoka se confirma que va a ser en 2023, pero aún no hay una fecha definida, al igual que esta serie que les acabo de mencionar. Y de Mandalorian temporada número 3 se confirma que se va a estrenar en febrero del 2023. En febrero del 2023 vamos a estar viendo al Mandaloriano y a Grogu en su nueva aventura. Y ya tenemos esta, ya tendríamos la de Skeleton Crew y ya tendríamos la de Ahsoka. Para el siguiente año tendríamos 3 series. Por ahí espero que en estos días de celebración de Star Wars nos confirmen algo de The Bad Batch de la segunda temporada, porque ya la dejaron ahí medio en el olvido, entonces ojalá la confirmen. Y por ahí también hay cositas pendientes de Star Wars, de Acolyte y todo eso, entonces ojalá lleguen a confirmar algunas de estas cosas. Vamos a ver qué nos están mostrando aquí en Anaheim. Ok, ya regresaron. Yo espero que haya un panel con Obi-Wan. Quizá no vaya a ser hoy, pero sí mañana, porque ya mañana es el estreno de la serie. Y así para hablar un poquito con más libertad y spoilers y demás. Pero bien, ahorita puede pasar Diego Luna a hablar sobre Andor.
Now for a whole new generation of actors are headed to a fantastical world of Willow to entertain and inspire people all over the world. Here from the new Willow series are Ruby Cruz, Ellie Bamber, and someone you Star Wars fans might know as Memphis Nest, Aaron Kellyman.
Ok, van a seguir pasando de Willow.
Welcome to celebration, ladies. We're gonna have to get together. We're gonna have to do like a Willowbration next year. Same place, same time. Aaron, you're no stranger to Star Wars Celebration. The last time you were here, you're here for Solo. You know, what's it like coming back for a different role, different series, and a whole different world?
It's incredible. The welcome is so overwhelming as it was before.
Este es el personaje de Jade en Willow.
The vibe at Star Wars Celebration is just the best. Yeah,
it's like getting a big hug. And now you're jumping from one Lucasfilm title to another. Tell me what that transition was like for you and coming back to Lucasfilm.
It was overwhelming. I think it's always kind of strange to be doing these kind of big roles, but it's incredible. It's incredible. I feel so blessed.
And now you guys are probably not even born yet when Willow came out, but you're experts now. Can you tell me about what your experience was like with Willow before you created the show?
I'd never seen Willow before I auditioned, but then I watched it and I
Lo confieso, yo tampoco he visto Willow.
I was watching it during the daytime as well, so I had to kind of like
Tendré que verla para entenderle un poquito más a la serie, que creo que también está en Disney Plus, entonces ahí le tendré que dar una checadita.
I had a similar experience. I hadn't seen it before now, but at this point I feel like I've seen it like 10 times. So I did, though, once I'd gotten this role, I told my best friend Amelia, and she was like, I grew up watching this movie with my dad. This is like a movie that I didn't even remember existed, that now is like blossomed in my mind and bringing back so many memories. So that was really special to me.
No pressure, right? I mean, I feel like there's a good deal of pressure coming into a role like this. You know, what is it like being part of a story that's being picked up again after so many years?
I mean, I feel like it was so important to try to like uphold the legend that is Willow, but also bring some new contemporary twists and you know the topics we sort of like talk about are very current and very relatable to like so many different types of people, which is really cool.
And about relationships that we have with other humans as well.
How important they are and how through such meaningful experiences because of the people around us.
So what can you tell us about your characters? We need all the spoilers. I need to know about their entire family history.
Y pues también recordemos que el Star Wars Celebration ya no se había hecho a raíz de la pandemia. O sea, el último fue en 2019 y eran eventos presenciales. 2020 y 2021 prácticamente no hicieron nada, ni siquiera algo virtual. Y pues ahorita sí, tenemos algo presencial. El año pasado me acuerdo que creo que sacaron algo de The Bad Batch y sacaron como un teaser de Andor, pero realmente no hubo mucha información al respecto. No como ahorita.
But magic is fun. I play Dove, and I'm in love with Kit's brother, basically. And I'm a kitchen maid, and I just spend my time in the castle, and yeah, I make food for everyone.
That's super exciting. That's where I
Big chef! Loved all the cooking. It was great.
Chef representation.
Yeah.
Did you have to do any special research for your roles? Did you have to learn how to create fantasy food or magic?
I love cooking and I love food, so I think that I just continued on that vibe. And I was eating all of the prop food on set, and I got told.
Lo que les decía hace rato sobre la nueva serie que se va a llamar Skeleton Crew, va a estar basado en la era de la Nueva República y va a ser con un grupo de niños perdidos huyendo de la galaxia tratando de buscar un hogar. Pero el hecho de que sean niños no quiere decir que lo vayan a hacer infantil. De hecho ya dijeron que va a ser un poquito adulta la serie, entonces va a estar interesante. Y teniendo ahí a un actorazo como es Willow, va a estar bueno. Va a estar bueno y me llama la atención. Tendré que ver un tráiler o algo para empezar a juzgarla bien.
It looks fantastic. We can't wait to see it. Thank you guys so much for coming and enjoy your first celebration. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yo estoy esperando a que salga Andor. Bueno, Diego Luna.
And stick around, guys. We've got more surprise guest interviews coming up in a few minutes. You really don't want to miss them here at Star Wars Celebration Live, presented by Geico.
Vale, por ahí los que me estén viendo en YouTube, Twitch, Twitter y Facebook, comenten qué les ha parecido hasta ahorita todo lo que ha ido saliendo, lo de Andor, Willow, los paneles, la nueva serie de Star Wars. ¿Les emociona ya que por fin tenemos fecha de Mandalorian? Febrero 2023 regresa Grogu y regresa el mandaloriano favorito de todo el mundo. Este avance que están mostrando lo sacaron el día de Star Wars, el 4 de mayo. Es brutal porque pues, nos muestran todo el contenido que hay en Disney Plus de Star Wars. Pues ahí tienes bastante contenido para ver. Uy, se viene Star Wars por la música. Se viene. Es de los temas principales del...
One day you're directing a voice actor in the role of a Mandalorian. The next, you and that voice actor are teaming up to create an entire galaxy of stories for Star Wars. They're the busiest people at Lucasfilm.
Okay, Mandalorian.
You love them. Give it up for Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni!
Jon Favreau y Dave Filoni, ok. Uy, le ponen el tema de Mandalorian. El de la intro.
That just happened. I think you guys are a little excited, huh? All right. Thank you guys for your excitement. I feel like you should bow.
Well, that's exciting.
That was so cool. Well, I told you guys it was going to be good, and I don't like to miss, so here we are. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Now, I have to ask, did you expect The Mandalorian to become such a global phenomenon?
Les están preguntando que si ellos esperaban que Mandalorian fuera un fenómeno global. Y ellos respondieron que les hace muy felices que fans de Star Wars les guste.
We had no idea it would become such a big cultural presence, especially the characters, especially Mandalorian, Baby Yoda are everywhere. So I think we really benefited from iconic characters, but I think also people really, it felt like people really connected with those characters at a time when we were, a lot of us were locked inside, we didn't have a lot to do, theaters were closed, and so these little stories started popping up in people's homes, and thank you to everybody here for signing up for and I mean, this is why we get to do what we love to do. So thank all of you.
Jon Favreau, también pionero de las películas de Marvel, porque es el que dirigió la de Iron Man allá en 2008. Les están preguntando que cómo guardaron el secreto de Luke Skywalker.
And that's not always intentional. We come up with little code names and things. I think we think of how we would have felt to see these fans ourselves and try to think like that. And smart Fox by being a Fox,
right? It's like trying to wrap Christmas presents with everybody running around the house. So
and then we forget sometimes that people coming in, like Rosario didn't even know that she was in a scene with Luke because we kept calling him Plo Koon.
Sí, están diciendo lo de Plo Koon porque a Rosario Dawson como que le dieron un guión falso para que también no se corrieran los spoilers.
We even had to see some of the artwork, the production art. We wouldn't even have them draw Luke Skywalker. We had them draw that.
We had these awesome paintings of Plo Koon. And I'm like, I only get to see this. No one else got to see this. We thought of putting it in though. At one point.
We even had a CGI head character, so that when you saw
De hecho, les recomiendo que vean el detrás de cámaras de tanto de Mandalorian como de Boba Fett porque tiene bastantitas cosas y sale Mark Hamill, entonces los recomiendo que lo vean.
I'm shooting now, so I wear this more when I'm.
Yeah, and just so you all know, Dave is actually just began the Ahsoka series. So they're filming right now, and he drove all the way here, and he's, as soon as he gets off stage here, I think you have one more panel, and then go all the way back to Manhattan Beach to film.
I gotta be there. I had to be. We couldn't miss it.
It's the most fun every day. I can't even tell you.
I will say, seeing the chair in the hat on it the other day was a very exciting moment. Now, if you had to pick, what is your favorite part about making Star Wars?
¿Cuál es su parte, su día favorito, su parte favorita de hacer Star Wars o de grabar cosas de Star Wars?
I mean, it was, I was an usher in a movie theater when Return of the Jedi was in theaters, and I was there watching from the audience, and it's always something I loved and always worked its way into like little mentions and other things I've written or done.
Que después de ver el retorno del
For all
Jedi.
the stars to align, that I would be able to write a story, and that we would have a medium to do it in, and to have Kathy and everybody at Lucasfilm be open to me bringing an idea to them, and then also the big part is me and Dave getting to know each other. From all the way back at Skywalker Ranch, when I was mixing Iron Man, he was making Clone Wars.
Sí, cuando Jon Favreau estaba haciendo Iron Man, Dave Filoni estaba haciendo Clone Wars. Tremendo.
The way to explain it for me is like I sit down at a computer and I write a story, I write a moment, I write and I talk
El que está allá atrás baile y baile. No manches, vamos a hacerle zoom al que está allá atrás.
able to speak somehow with him that only a Jedi could do it. And then you write that scene, and there's trees and a creek, and Mando's there, and Grogu's there, and Ahsoka's there, and then you go over the costumes in great detail. You talk about fabrics. You build this thing over several months, leading up to a moment where you walk through the doors of the stage, and there's the forest, and
Creo que ya lo
there's
fueron a calma.
there's Ahsoka, and she kneels down, and it's awesome. I love it. And it's awesome. And it never stops being that awesome. And it's the whole crew, it's everybody involved. It's not just one person. Because we know the only person who really was George. And he created this, and we get to play in it. And that is like, I think, the spirit of everything we should be doing is, he's hopefully looking over all this and still guiding it because he left us such a great galaxy to play in, and that's how I feel about it. So.
It's a beautiful sandbox. Now, aside from your cameo, were there any other Filoni things that you snuck into the Mandalorian like you did with Rebels and Space Wolves?
It's not really sneaking it in. The wolves were like right there, right? So I wasn't really snuck in. He thought it would be really good for me to get on camera. I debated that because I'm like, I don't think the quality of the show goes up from the X-Wing pilot. I think the quality of the show goes down. I told him I'd do it if Rick and Deb did it. Then was the three of us, and I was joking. But he didn't think I was joking. He held me to it. Now there are action figures that he makes me sign. He thought a whole case. I'm like, what are you doing with that? He's like, I want you to sign it. This is for my future. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're never giving value. Yeah. Using NFTs are good. This is the definition of a peg warmer. I'm sorry. I don't see it that way. But no, I mean, there's all kinds of little things here and there. There's one thing I do in particular that I don't think anyone will ever see, but a lot of my influence comes from obviously George, and then George's mentor is Kira Kurosawa. And so I've done a lot of study of that and talked to George about it. So I have a really small Kira Kurosawa figure, and he is in every episode I've directed somewhere in the set. And so I hide him in there.
Aquí claramente se ve el amor que le tiene Dave Filoni a los productos de Star Wars.
To remind me of a lot of his principles of filmmaking that he gave to George, so he's kind of like another kind of influence on what I'm doing. But he's in there, but it'd be very hard to see him. And there are little Pittsburgh homages because I love my hometown. So you see little golden triangles here and there.
Penguin's got eliminated. It's kind of a bummer. But this is really helping.
Listen, half this audience is going to go home and rewatch everything and look for that.
That's okay, but by the way, that works for us. Because it helps that Disney Plus thing and we get to make more shows. So go rewatch it all you want. I'm all for that.
Now, how has your working dynamic changed since the early days of developing season 1?
Our dynamic. Well, our dynamic hasn't changed much. It's just now we have so much more to do. So I was very spoiled in the beginning by having Dave. Anytime I wrote a scene or a half of a script, I could send it to him, call me right back, we talk about it. And now, because of the success of Star Wars on Disney Plus, Dave's now doing the Ahsoka show, and so now it's a sort of the reverse where he's writing stuff, sending it to me, I'm commenting on that. So it's a really interesting flip on it because now I'm starting to see
los dos se apoyan, o sea,
not just over the last, over just the last few months, but for a decade as he's been dealing with characters. So to see the fruition of those characters and to be able to talk to Dave, and now we have a shorthand because when he started off, he came out of animation. Now he's a very experienced live-action director. And so now it's like director, writers, producers talking together about the best way to tell a story that's so personal to Dave. Yeah.
I cannot put into words what an exciting moment this is for me as a human. And I just want to thank you both so much for taking time out.
Can I invite the people here to something? We just announced in the panel that there's something called the Mandalorian Experience. And we brought a lot of props and set pieces and droids down here, and it's free, and you can go to the Fairview Portals Instagram or the Star Wars Celebration app. If you're here, sorry people at home, but if you're here, you can go on down and check out all of our sets and costumes and everything. It's available.
Go do the thing. Again, thank you guys so much for taking time out.
acaban de anunciar el Mandalorian Experience, disfraces y un buen de cosas, ¿no? Mercancía y quién sabe qué tanto.
Stick around, we've got lots more from Anaheim today here on Star Wars Celebration Live, and we'll be back in a minute.
No tengo idea de cuánto vaya a durar la transmisión esta, pero yo creo que va a durar bastante. Nada más estoy esperando que salga Diego Luna y si acaso ya la cortamos. Mira, se van a tomar una foto ahí con todos. Ah, no, les firmaron algo, ok. Ok, mientras sale algo más importante, igual platíquenme ahí, ya sea que lo estén viendo ahorita en directo o que lo vayan a ver en diferido, qué les ha parecido hasta ahorita todo lo que han ido contando y todo lo que se viene de Star Wars a futuro. Ahorita están anunciando un nuevo videojuego. Que es justamente el que tienen ahí detrás de ellos.
We've got these two Inquisitors that are featuring in Obi-Wan coming out Friday on Disney Plus. But one of the nice things about our game is because of our ability to combine different eras and different franchises, we've got the entire family here together.
All of the Grand Inquisitors in one place.
All the Inquisitors together as a family.
How excited were you guys when you realized that you would be tackling some of these characters in the game?
Our designers, they love the franchise more than anything else. So to do something that's actually current, that's actually relevant, but also to tie it together and make a new faction within our game and really design towards that, they were absolutely over the moon.
Está lo de Galaxy of Heroes con los inquisidores.
At Celebration 2022, we're back. Tell us what's special with this booth this year.
We've got a couple different things. Of course, we're going to be talking to new players and old. For any existing players, we actually have a design team. They're prepared to talk to anybody about some of the more intricate features of our game. We've got the section for presentations, photo opportunities, and we've got T65 X-Wing on the other side.
Wait, you guys have... Say that again. I feel like Dr. I feel like Sam Neill in Jurassic Park. Say that again.
We have a T65 X-Wing with lights and a seat, and you can get in there and take a photo op.
This is a photo op in an X-Wing?
In an X-Wing.
Let's go take a look. We have to check this out. I'm in an X-Wing. I'm in the cockpit of an X-Wing right now at Star Wars Celebration. Guys, come by the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes booth to get your own photo op in this beautiful, beautiful machine. And if you haven't downloaded the game yet, check it out on Google Play or the App Store. Scott, this just in, there was something else that you definitely wanted to talk about. Let us know.
One thing we're also excited about here at the booth is our collaboration with Star Wars The Old Republic. So we actually worked with them on a couple different
De lo que se mostró del tráiler un teaser de Mandalorian segunda temporada que no lo han sacado a la luz, pero allá en Anaheim ya lo mostraron. Una de las cositas interesantes que salió es que Bo-Katan está en un trono y siendo la villana, entonces la vamos a tener como la villana de la siguiente temporada. Griff con un nuevo atuendo de armor o la armadura que Din Djarin se quitó el casco en la temporada de Boba Fett. Recordemos que hubo un episodio especial en donde él se quitó el casco. Y bueno, también en las temporadas de Mandalorian ya se había quitado el casco. Entonces, y Din Djarin diciendo que irá a Mandalore para ser perdonado. Entonces, por esa parte está interesante lo que se viene con Star Wars.
I'm sorry. Just hide it there. It's okay. Welcome to Celebration. Welcome back to Star Wars. I mean, now that you've brought Bo-Katan to life in animation and live action, I mean, this character has had such an amazing journey. Can you tell me what it was like in those initial meetings when you learned that you were going to be taking this animated character and bringing her to life?
Absolutely. I mean, come on, lucky girl, right?
It just doesn't happen. I remember Celebration 2018 in Chicago. I cornered
Bo-Katan de Mandalorian.
Dave Filoni.
Y ahora pues con lo que les digo va a ser la villana de la temporada número 3 de Mandalorian.
So, how good of friends are we? He said it was already in the works, but I like to think that I had some sway, and so that was what came to fruition in Chicago. However, I didn't believe anything was actually going to happen, and I got a phone call that Jon Favreau wanted to sit down with me. So I looked at my husband and I was like, what? Who? Oh my God! Okay, so I go in. And I'm sitting there, it takes me 20 minutes to figure out that my face is already on the wall as this character. It took me so long to realize that he was asking me if I wanted to be in the show. And I remember almost diving over the table, being like, are you kidding? I think an expletive came out of my mouth. Of course. I was like, of course I'll do it. Are you crazy?
Y pues ya se viene también ya el día de mañana 27 de mayo Kenobi, miércoles 8 de junio Miss Marvel, miércoles 17 de agosto She-Hulk y miércoles 31 de agosto Andor. Aún falta que confirmen What If temporada 2, Bad Batch temporada 2, Invasión Secreta, que lo de Bad Batch espero que en los próximos días nos lo terminen por confirmar.
You know, we spent so much time making sure that her freckles were right and that her stars
Lo de la Star Wars Celebration se supone que es hasta el domingo, entonces bien pueden cerrar con un teaser o un tráiler de The Bad Batch, o por lo menos confirmar qué mes va a salir. Yo creo que va a salir hasta el siguiente año. Yo creo que ya no hay espacio ya para más series este año.
Which I never thought of, and I felt so unprepared.
30 de junio de 2023 se va a estrenar Indiana Jones,
Amazing, right? Amazing.
la quinta película ya.
Yeah, she's so. If I could, I would follow that woman anywhere. I mean,
just the strength of the show. I mean, that is involved in it is really just such a huge fan and they have such deep love for the character. I'm sure it's just kind of like. Once you got out there, it was like, oh, this is the most natural thing in the world for me.
You think so, huh?
It seems like it.
You know, I think that I know her backstory at this point. I know it very well. And she does sort of feel like a piece of me at this point. Although I do feel like I do have to fight Dave Filoni's wife for it. Because she is based off of her. So
yes, Anne's here somewhere.
Anne is here. And I saw her scowl today. It is definitely Bo-Katan's scowl.
It's so good, let's be honest. It really is.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
So what is it about Bo-Katan that you think has resonated so deeply with fans over the years?
You know, first of all, I think that Bo is just a phenomenally cool character.
Right? Really? That's super cool.
She's also deep and she hasn't stayed stagnant. She's learning her lessons. She's figuring out the mistakes that she's made. She's potentially, you know, she's paid the price for a lot of mistakes and having to deal with that. And I think that fans can resonate with that sort of like growth and that guilt and that making mistakes and trying to atone.
She's a very complex character. Yeah. Now, when you come out here to Celebration, this is like the best family reunion in the world, and you're no stranger to the convention circuit. What's so special about coming to this event for you?
You know, this is so different. I've been coming to conventions now for, I'm so gonna age myself, but like 20 years. I remember my first convention for Battlestar, and I was, I was not prepared. I was not prepared for the love that comes from sci-fi fans. And the love that comes from Star Wars fans is unlike
Dice que no estaba preparada para su primer convención que fue con Battlestar.
It really is a family, and you guys just, you know, welcome this character, and I'm, you know, so grateful.
What has been the most rewarding part for your personal Star Wars journey?
Oh my gosh. You know, I think taking her and seeing her from the very beginning, it's very similar to why she resonates so well with the fans, is that I love the growth and the change of this character, the way that she's morphed. And you're in for a lot of fun surprises.
Oh boy. I can't wait, guys. Season 3 of Mandalorian. Obviously, we're all very much looking forward to that. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for your continuing work in Star Wars. And can't wait to see you in Season 3. Thank you, guys. And you guys, stick around. There's so
Se supone que en teoría de la serie de Willow van a ser 8 episodios. Y de la serie de Andor se supone que van a ser 12. Pero vamos a tener doble episodio el día del estreno. Entonces va a ser más o menos como 2 meses y medio casi de puro Andor. Y además hay que considerar también la semana que se estrena su detrás de cámaras.
Tune in for This Week in Star Wars for the latest and greatest news from around the galaxy far, far away with me, your host, Kristen Baber. Check out all the Star Wars news. It's a new year, and that means news stories in Star Wars The High Republic. We gotta look at key supporting characters, exclusive reveals.
También por ahí vi en otras noticias que van a sacar un cómic de Daredevil con Elektra. No sé si aprovechando también que pues, las noticias de que ya se está trabajando en la serie.
Let them come. The occasional furry co-host, and a whole lot of fun sprinkled throughout. Book of the Moon has arrived on the scene. You know, I actually do really like sand. No, dude, you're too late. For all that and more, join us every Thursday at noon on StarWars.com and the official Star Wars YouTube channel.
Ok, ahora a ver quién llega. Y también se supone que de Andor van a ser 2 temporadas, entonces...
When you've been a generational vessel's head, you probably have a lot to say. Plus, it doesn't hurt that you're laughing, frighten an entire galaxy, and you can shoot lightning out of your fingers.
Somos Star Wars para
Here to share more about his experiences behind the dark cloak of Sheev Palpatine, it's time for Ian McDiarmid and Audience with the Emperor live from Star Wars Celebration Anaheim. Enjoy!
Ok, y con el emperador.
Please welcome to the stage, Emperor Palpatine himself, Ian McDiarmid.
Va a regresar en The Acolyte, pero pues ya, el emperador ya es como que está en todas las películas, ¿no?
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm sorry about this. I'm cutting back on electricity.
Well, you know what? It's good to conserve.
Good
It's
to
best
see you.
to keep that energy. Thanks for joining us.
Great to be here.
It's a delight to have you here. And you know, I think the last time you were at a Star Wars Celebration was about 10 years ago.
I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you find, enjoyable and meaningful about coming back to these celebrations and interacting with fans?
Well, it's these guys, you know. And so, you are the point of it all. And it's great for me because, as you know, I do a bit of theatre work, and Star Wars is terrific, but I really like being in front of an audience because, it's a two-way process, and anything can go wrong, and a few things could go right, and maybe now and again, as you've just proved, you can laugh.
And that's it. Like, we all need to laugh, and we all need more joy. I want to go back in time a little. And I've heard a story when you were younger that you saw a show in Dundee, Scotland, and you described how the experience really captivated you, and you could still kind of see the faces of the performers years on. And I want to hear that story again and learn a little about what made it so captivating for you.
Just to start, yes, acting about, yes. Well, when I was a kid at school, I'd be about 10 years old now, I think. And the class were going to perform a sort of mime, a kind of dance thing, in front of the choir. And the choir was singing Waltzing Matilda, the great Australian national song. And Waltzing Matilda is about this tramp,
Ahorita yo creo que ya terminando este panel, si no hay algo más interesante, porque yo esperaba que saliera Diego Luna o alguien, así o quizá Ewan McGregor que anda por ahí, pero no ha salido ahorita en la transmisión. Si no salen ahorita, pues ya paramos el directo y ya le seguimos mañana si es que hay más noticias y novedades sobre Star Wars. Por ahí también está Harrison Ford. Bueno, estuvo en el panel ahorita mientras mostraron la imagen de Indiana Jones. Entonces, no sé si más al ratito lo vayan a mostrar. Que pues también pertenecen a la familia Lucasfilm.
And I dived into this rubber dinghy. I mean, not very far, I just crouched down. And the last lines of the song are something, "You'll never take me alive," said he, putting his hand up in the air. And that occasioned my first review. from a young girl, same age as mine, who I was rather attracted to, I have to admit, even at that young age. And she said, Ian, enjoyed the show, but you've just demonstrated what it's like to have constipation. So, as far as reviews are concerned, it's been downhill ever since. Not really.
Well, you know what? Someone's got to display that and show it that.
Y mientras está esto, voy a ir haciendo otras cositas que tengo pendientes por hacer.
You've always been interested in playing villains, that you think they're the most interesting characters.
Yeah.
I think that worked out pretty well for you.
Vamos a ver si lo puedo poner aquí en segundo plano. Sí.
Okay. When our gang, you know, around the corner, we used to play games. Robin Hood was a popular one. And I always wanted to play the baddie. And said, well, it's the Sheriff of Nottingham, but I've done my research. And I said, no, it's King John. He's even worse. So even in those days, you know, I was after the worst person in the world. I didn't know, of course, that I was going to be the worst person in the universe. I mean, to think I'm worse than Darth Vader, that's something, you know. Yeah.
Well, you know, and we are here to celebrate Star Wars, if you've heard that. So let's jump a little to some Star Wars talk.
Okay.
Let's go back to Return of the Jedi, which was shooting principal photography 40 years ago in 1982.
I know.
Sorry.
I was an old man then, I'm an older man now.
Was this opportunity, you know, something you aspired to, or did you see this as an unexpected challenge? Like, I'm going to try something new, I'm going to join this.
Well, I met George Carsby because I could, at 37, believe it or not, I guess, you know, be convincing as a very old person. And the casting director, the great Mary Selby, had seen me in the play, playing the aged Howard Hughes, well, a creation of Howard Hughes. He was called Henry Hackamore in the great Sam Shepard's play, Seduced. And it was in a studio theatre, much smaller than this. And so I guess she said to George, this guy, he's relatively young, 37, who's probably going to be convincing as this old person, you know, 120. So that's why I got the interview. And George took Mary's word for it, so that's why I got the part. So it was a very unusual and sort of stimulating occasion, and then I still think this actually. I mean, I woke up then one morning and thought, my God, I'm in Star Wars. And I still do that on a regular basis, actually. And now I'm in all of those films, not as many as Anthony Daniels. Where is he? I can't believe he's not shouting that out. He must be here somewhere. You know, it's happened 3 times. It was the first meeting with George, and then the prequels, the second meeting with George, and then the third time, a phone conversation and subsequent meeting with J.J. Abrams. So, you know the phrase, third time lucky. Well, I always think I've been lucky 3 times.
I think we're the lucky ones there as well, I gotta say. Well, and you know, you mentioned, you know, you've worked across the 3 trilogies now, and I'm curious, you work with a young Mark Hamill, and then Hayden Christensen, and then Daisy Ridley. How has it been, you know, interacting with these new generations, and have you learned anything from them?
Yes, it's all, I can tell you my age. You've looked it up anyway, so it's no secret. I'm 78, but as I go on, you know, from then, the sequence you've just outlined, I always find you can learn so much from people younger than you. And also in a sense, they keep you young, which isn't too helpful if you're playing an old man, but you know what I mean. And that kind of energy has always really stimulated me. And I was talking to some friends the other day. Even when I was much younger, I always seemed to be the oldest person in the room. You know, I was usually playing older parts all my age, and I look around and everyone was a bit younger than me. So I've always grown up, not so much with my peers, but with people younger than me, and it hasn't done me any harm at all.
I just think you're an old soul, is what that's about. Yes. That's what I choose to think about when I think about how Return of the Jedi was 40 years ago.
Oh,
That's what I was. That's been some time. So talking about the Emperor, Star Wars really has some elements of being a silent movie, and so much of what the Emperor does is with facial expressions and these kind of grand gestures. What was it like finding that character through these subtle but really powerful ways?
Yeah, because I had a big advantage in that makeup, and when I was offered the part, I didn't know what it was, and then my agent leafed through his files, desultory, and said, oh, he's called the Emperor of the Universe. I thought, yeah, well, that's what we're doing there. And that had a sort of strange stunning effect on me. And I think probably when I first got into the room with a mirror, and Nick Dudman, the great makeup artist who went on to do the Harry Potter series and all sorts of things, and he slowly put the stuff on my face. And latex, as it was then, nowadays sounds sort of sinister and digital, but it's not. It's just stuff that sticks better. And bit by bit, he created this face. And I thought, oh my God, that's what he looks like, is it? I knew he was going to be old, but I didn't know he was going to be completely hideous and look like the worst reptile you've ever seen in your life. But then I thought, that's great, and I have to find a voice that goes with it. So and also the voice had been, suggested in The Empire Strikes Back by Clive Revill, wonderful actor. But he's nothing to work with, really. I mean, you saw the person who was playing the part, presumably, when he was doing the recording. And he just sounded a bit like Clive, more sinister than usual. And I thought, well, if Clive had seen the kind of face he would have ended up in, had he been playing the part, he would have changed his voice. But the inspiration for me came, well, I've mentioned reptile and toad and so on. So there's sort of, that kind of, not to be too vulgar, have you had a lunch about it? It's sort of on the vomit, that kind of thing. And no disrespect here, because he was brilliant. I saw a Japanese actor in a Greek play, playing in Japanese the character of Medea, a man playing a woman extraordinarily brilliantly. And he seemed to get his voice for this woman who is very understandably in a very bad way, from the depths of his stomach. I mean, most resonance in the theatre, I can't do it now because the microphone distorts everything, but I mean, it's a good microphone. From, no disrespect to the sound engineers, no, 10 out of 10, you're fantastic. He cut me off if I didn't say that. But most resonance in the theatre comes from the chest, and I have a big chest for my size, just luck. And that's why I've got the voice that I do. And I thought, well, maybe rather than it coming from the chest, I could do what that brilliant Japanese actor did and try and get it lower and try and see if it could come from the stomach. And so I did that, and I was doing it in the filming of Return of the Jedi, and nobody said stop, the women continued to do it. And then Richard Marquand, the director, said at one point, yeah, great, Ian, hello, how are you, good morning. Now, this voice of yours, I thought, here we go. He said, I'm going to give you a tape of Clive Revill, and if you can keep your voice, or get your voice, to as close to Clive as possible, George might let you keep it. He's going to take away my voice? Anyway, that was all academic, because when we went and recorded the whole film, because in these days you had to dub practically everything, because of the sound technique wasn't as brilliant as it is today. He and Steven Spielberg and Kathleen Kennedy happened to be present, and they seemed to think it was okay, and the rest is your history.
What I've always wanted to know is if Palpatine had a special tea that he used to, because that just seems like after having a day of giving orders with that tone of voice, he would just need a nice cup of lemon tea to soothe the vocal.
Yeah, I suppose after a while it does catch, but then the only time, maybe you're alluding to this, the only time it was a problem was when we were doing Revenge of the Sith out in Australia. Which was great, and the day that we were due to film the big scene in the opera, which later became the opera, Hayden and me,
Esta básicamente pues están hablando de su voz, como de la ópera, que tienen que hacer sonidos similares a eso.
Chancellor again, and also when we were doing a scene, which you will remember, with Sam Jackson and Hayden, they were driving, and I mean driving, 4 wind machines towards me. That is not just a couple of fans, in front of you that blow your hair. No, these things used to come towards me so that the force, the excessive force of wind could see exactly what it was. And I had to make sure that my false bit of hair and so on didn't come off. But that was all fine. But the only thing is, even though studios are kept very, very clean these days, even cleaner than before, that dust gets everywhere, and most of it seemed to go down my throat. So when we came to do that scene, and it was the end of the day on Friday afternoon, and George said, "We'll just do it." And yes, do it. He didn't. He didn't say it like that. He said, "Ian, we're gonna do it, okay?" So we did it, and I said, "But listen to my voice. It's a bit sort of, neither one thing nor the other." And he went, "That's okay. It'll seem as if it's in transition." And it's always, if I've seen the scene, I haven't seen it for a while, but anytime someone shows it to me or I look at it, I always know what is in my throat. And I think it's not quite right. Can we go again? But I'm comforted by the fact that he's in transition.
Speaking of the prequels, Andor did this. You had this amazing lightsaber duel with Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu. And I wanted to talk, yes, please, round of applause for that, because... And I wanted to hear about, that's a bit of swordplay, and kind of what it was like preparing for that scene, and
preparing the swordplay. Yes, we're leading into dangerous areas. I was surrounded by master swordsmen on my set. Never mind the people who were teaching us, Nick and his team, but 2 brilliant actors who are also brilliant swordsmen. And you're about to see them in action once again. And of course, I mean Ewan and Hayden, Obi-Wan, and of course Anakin Skywalker, now Darth Vader. So I see some sabers being waved around. I don't see a red one. Oh, up there, yes, very good.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
I think it's yes, very good. I'm so sorry. I now feel the full Sith presence. I can relax. But they were, I had to go and learn how to fight. So I'd done a bit of drama school, but not much. And I was amazed, and I said, but surely the power of the Emperor comes from his fingers. And George said, yeah, but he can wield a saber too. So I trained to wield a saber. And I can tell you, thank God I had one of the best stunt doubles in the business. But of course I had to do a certain amount of it for close-ups and mid-shots and so on. So I did. And during one of those I actually hit the great Sam Jackson. I know. He was very understanding. But then of course, when I think we all knew the script by then, but then he said, well, I wouldn't do his voice, that would be too patronizing, maybe I can't do it. He said, well, I don't mind a light tap, but what you did to me in the end was unforgivable.
I mean, that's fair.
It is. No swordsman me, but I'm so glad the boys, the young gentlemen, the middle-aged men, are back doing what they do brilliantly, which is perform those characters, and also, I believe, there's a bit of sword fight. I think we have to wait a little while to find out. But I said to them after I watched it, because I was there when we were doing it quite a lot of the time, and of course, when we film, as you know, we tend to go right through it and not pick up in little bits because it doesn't fit together very well. And of course in the movie it's the opposite, you see it in little bits because that's the way the story is told. So you could sense they were pretty good, but you didn't see how actually brilliant they were. But maybe you'll get a chance to see that this time.
And you've worked with so many talented actors, you and Hayden, and also in Attack of the Clones, which is the 20th anniversary.
Yes.
We're coming up on, which is wild. And but you worked with Christopher Lee, and of course, what an amazing talent and actor. He played your apprentice. Yeah, please, a round of applause. Had you, before you worked on Attack of the Clones, were you acquainted with Mr. Lee? Or
No, we met on that set. I knew him vaguely through a relation of his, Harry Walter, now Dame Harry Walter. But we'd never actually met. And we got on straight away. I was a bit in awe of him because I was, he was one of my film heroes. His Dracula will never be surpassed.
Dracula.
If you want lessons in evil, look at the films of Christopher Lee. And of course, he had this most amazing deep voice, almost as low as James Earl Jones. And he told me that he really wished he'd become an opera singer. So he certainly had the equipment to, and he did a wonderful bass baritone, great figures he could have created on the stage. But that was not to be. But I used to hear him. He had the dressing room next to me, and I used to hear him warming up in the morning, singing arias from Boris Godunov. So it was a sort of thrilling sound, and it made you slightly quake at the same time. But it was a great privilege to work with Christopher.
That's lovely, and I'm gonna jump back in time again. It's on my mind because we just had John Williams here, giving us a special celebrated his 90th birthday yesterday, and I heard that you had the opportunity to watch him conduct for Return of the Jedi.
That's right.
And I wanted to hear a little about that experience. And I think you said you watched the images and you could hear the music in your head because John Williams is, of course, a master.
Absolutely so. Well, I was lucky enough to get along to the recording of the soundtrack at Abbey Road, where you probably remember the Beatles recorded. And he was there with the great London Symphony Orchestra and the London Symphony Orchestra Chorus. And the screen was above him. He knew exactly what each tiny bit was going to do, and he did it. And I just watched the relationship between John and the orchestra grow and grow. They'd worked together before, the two previous movies, and maybe other ones are all I know. And the relationship between the conductor and the orchestra is always vital. And it's not easy always to see. Some conductors are very showy, do lots of sort of handwork and so on. John doesn't do that, but he communicates nonetheless in a way that I think he communicates as a person. So you have this great rapport between all of those musicians, all of those singers, and this man. And referring to something you said earlier when I was watching it, I said, God, this is like, watching a silent movie. And George says, it is a silent movie. And I knew what he meant, really. And then he said, well, it's maybe I won't do the voice, it's too boring. Maybe it's more of a space opera. I thought, well, that's a pretty good definition too. And when they record each section, the leaders of each section of the orchestra would then come into the booths and listen to it, on phones, or maybe not on phones, but listen to it anyway. And they were so critical of themselves. They would go, oh my God, did you hear that? And George said, I thought it was perfect. We gotta do it again. So you're just surrounded by all of these people who seem to me to be perfectionists already, trying to make it even more perfect. So it was artistically electrifying, and also to be in the presence of one of the great contemporary composers of our time.
Yes. That's incredible. And also, when I have I love Return of the Jedi. It's one of my favorites. And Richard Marquand, of course, you mentioned him earlier, directed that film. And he passed not long after the film came out, so I feel like he doesn't come up as often when we're talking about Star Wars films. So I wanted to ask you what your standout memories of working with Richard were, and what his directing style was like.
Well, Richard was very straightforward, and it wasn't entirely easy for him because the storyboard was there. George had created it. I'm sure he made some suggestions and alterations were made and so on. But by and large, I think George asked him to direct the film, to communicate directly with the actors, which George didn't feel he was that good at. I haven't found that, by the way. I fancy maybe it's just us. He communicated perfectly with me. But George's view was always, he would spend some time casting, and once he thought he got the casting right, it was really up to the actor. And that's great, many contexts. But sometimes you want a little more help, you want to have a little chat, you don't want to waste time, it's a big movie and you've got to move on. And Richard, was very good at that. He was an experienced film director and worked in the theatre and so on. So apart from telling me I might be able to keep my boys, I had a very good time with them. And it was very hard on that first day because I got the makeup, I'd seen the face, it eventually gave me some of the script, so I learned lines. But I didn't know what I was walking into. And when I came down that ramp on that first day, that was the first time I'd seen it. I mean, we did one rehearsal, and then we shot. So as the smoke cleared, I saw Darth Vader. I saw this guy I used to work with a lot called Michael Pennington on his knees in front of me. I thought, my God. And then I saw what must have been more than 1,000 stormtroopers, and they were all real. They weren't digitally created or they weren't painted on. And the most extraordinary thing was, between takes, there were these jeeps that ran up and down these serried ranks of stormtroopers, saying, "Take those glasses off, stand up straight, give me that camera," all of that. And then they go, "Ian, you ready to go again?" "Oh yes, okay, fine." So filmmaking is a bit like that. You're surrounded by expertise, which is, if you can take advantage of it, is the best thing in the world because you're entirely supported. And all you have to do is, allow yourself to be photographed, and not as in the theatre project emotion, but allow the right emotion and the right intention to be there, because everybody else will make it work for you. And on that first day, it also seemed to me side by side by all that constant hard work. There's a marvelous sense of absurdity about it all. You just think this cannot be. This is just mad. Or to use, I know it's a favourite American term, but I wasn't that familiar with it until JJ used to say it after the odd take. "Oh my God, it's insane!" And I said, "Is that good?" "Good? It's insane!" But it is.
It is. We have a special treat today in that we're going to take some audience questions.
Yes, please.
So I see the microphone stands there. We got right here. We have a spotlight. So if you want to right here as well, calmly line up to ask questions of Mr. McDiarmid while you get in place. I'm going to, you just mentioned J.J. Abrams, and I do want to ask. You came back for the Rise of Skywalker, and I think I'm sure you're aware of that. We're all aware, and I want to hear about what lessons from playing Palpatine in the previous trilogies that you brought with you to the Rise of Skywalker.
Yes, well, it was nice to know that I wasn't dead. But, he wouldn't be. A lot of people say, "Oh, bring him back, he was dead. Oh, did you see that fall? How could anyone survive that?" Excuse me? He is the Emperor of the Universe. And, anyway, I mean, nobody's going to tell me he wouldn't have had a plan B, should someone, unlikely, he thought, manage to semi-destroy him. And of course, he had the best operational ward team of surgeons. They were very small, but that didn't matter. They were very thorough. Maybe you remember from the film. And he had the best that money could buy, or that enforcement could produce. And he also had that marvelous galactic wheelchair, which was a huge advantage. So, and bringing him back from the dead, literally, originally I looked even worse than I looked in the final film. I had a bad arm and even more stuff,
tubes were coming out of my head and so on. And eventually we thought that's a little bit too much, And I think, things have moved on a bit from, the regular hospital series we say. So there are more sophisticated, things happening inside his body, but we won't go into that. But what they settled for was just great. And then they took my eyes away. I didn't know about that, but because of my eyes were my eyes, and then they were de-digitized, so I lost them, but I was very pleased with the end result. It was fantastic. I do think they were trying to keep it a secret, but there were just so many things going on. But every now and again, JJ would say, "Be careful you don't blink." Now, we actors never blink, not in close-ups and so on, because it's a bad thing. And I thought, why is he saying that? He knows I don't blink. And then later, when I saw the movie, I realized why. But also, then, when the eyes came back, after he'd what did he do? Suck the juice out of these two people to get his imperial status and self back. I had the biggest, best yellow eyes that were ever devised for a movie, and I was pleased by that because I happily borrowed that phrase that people used to say about Frank Sinatra and his blue eyes. And when people would say, "I hear you're in the next film," and I would say, "Yeah, old yellow eyes is back." Now you want to ask lots of questions, so I should shut up.
Well, we're so glad that Mr. Yellow Eyes, Old Yellow Eyes, returned. And let's start here at Mr. Bail Organa. It looks like your costume, yes?
Oh, yes. Very good.
Oh, no. Armed.
Yeah. It's the Count. Yes. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. McDermott. I wanted to ask, what other acting methods did you use? Stanislavski, Hagen, anything other than that to create the character in different films? Or like, no, I think this is more of an Uda moment, or I think I need to use Stanislavski to really bring out some of the more method aspects of the character.
Well, actually none of those, really. I mean, it's whatever you need to do as an actor, I think, and everybody needs to do different things at different times, and I have complete respect for that. But, I do what I do beforehand. If research is necessary to find out, details about what planet I'm from or what I'm talking about today, I'll do all that. But then you just hope when you hear the word action, it'll come out. And because my voice is my voice, I mean, it's just, I just have it. I'm lucky. I didn't have to do a lot of vocal preparation either. But people who play villains regularly say this, and it's true. As well as being, horrible and nasty and twisted, all these kind of things, you have to, at the back of your mind, have a kind of charm, a kind of sinister charm, which works in the humor. Although he never thought he was funny, the Emperor. He had no sense of humor about himself. That's a long answer to your question, but it's just, I suppose you hear the word action, you've already taken your deep breath, and you just do it, and you hope it's going to work this time. And of course, if it doesn't, you can do it again.
Thank you. What was your name? I'm sorry.
Oh, Richard. Sorry.
Richard, thank you. And I am so sorry I called you Bail Organa.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Hi, over here. Tell us your name and your question.
Yes, hi Ian. My name is James.
Hello, James.
And I just want to say, as a kid, you used to scare me really bad. But my question is, might we see you grace our screens anytime soon for the Kenobi show?
That is a disgraceful question.
Eso puede ser un spoiler.
I have no intention of answering. But you can't win, can you? I will say this: you will remember the very first Star Wars film, subsequently christened A New Hope. The Emperor was present, or his presence was felt, but he never appeared. He was sort of interpreted by Moff, by the great Peter Cushing.
Se nos acaba de confirmar que el emperador va a aparecer en Obi-Wan. Van a ver.
His presence was felt, but he never appeared. So all I would say about future speculation is, if you're expecting the Emperor to appear soon in flesh and blood, don't get your hopes up.
Bueno, no.
Thank you.
Thank you for asking.
En carne propia igual y no aparece, pero pues, igual y un holograma o algo sí podría aparecer el emperador.
You've probably scared many of us in this room.
Oh, good.
Absolutely. Including me.
You too? Yeah. Some people had me on their duvet. Maybe I should rephrase that. That's really scary, don't you think?
You and the Burgundy, please. What's your name and your question?
Hi, Ian. I'm Dean Storm. Thanks for coming out. I wanted to ask if you had fun with Sam Jackson, or if you had any fun stories.
Any fun stories with Sam Jackson?
Well, I suppose the fun one was really, when I hit him. And then I got my own back. When we worked together, he's totally charming. I haven't seen him for ages, sadly. I remember celebrating with him the opening of Avengers of the Sith on the steps, the red carpet at Cannes. And for a moment, I almost felt like Adolf Hitler, never mind the Emperor of the Universe, because there's just this red everywhere, and then there's all these people down there, roughly where you are, and a battery of photographers, more photographers than you ever see in your life, all moving backwards as you move forward to get the best shot. Some of them falling over each other. They didn't stop shooting, kept on pressing their camera buttons. And Sam Jackson said, "This is why I do it."
I know I did feel guilty today. Thank you so much for your question. That I wore my Mace Windu, Kyber crystal lightsaber necklace, and I was like, of all the ones to choose, I picked the one that that tried to kill you, and I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I wouldn't expect anything less.
Hi, I almost said with the lightsaber, but that applies to so many people in this room.
Yeah, they are.
What's your name and your question?
I'm Mr. McDermott. My name is Blake, and thank you, like everybody else, for showing up and doing all this. This is pretty cool.
That's good to be here.
So, like most people here, you terrified us as little kids.
Yeah,
you were truly a force, which was awesome. And as you talk about all the time, is that you really did develop the Emperor. So, as the McDermott Emperor, what do you think his true final goal was? Even if you got Vader in the suit and you had the galaxy by the throat, what do you think his final goal would have been?
He just wanted to run everything. He just wanted, that was the thing that satisfied him more. He just wanted, the phrase is, absolute power. And you could never get enough of it. And you find that, if you look around certain quarters of the world. It's never enough for certain people. He was the ultimate authoritarian. He didn't do money. He didn't spend too much on clothes, as you probably know. Although, when he became emperor again for the second time, he obviously went to a tailor and got a red piece underneath, which is, quite attractive for a short time. But I don't know. I think he had only one aim from which he never deviated, which was to become the most powerful person ever, so that he could subjugate every conceivable human and other creature to his will. There you go. And there are still people like that around,
Thank you for your question.
Thanks.
Hi, yes, you in the blue shirt. What is your name and your question?
My name is Joseph, and my question for the Emperor, and thank you for pointing the Emperor, he's my favorite character, so being here is really surreal.
Oh, good.
So my question is, I read online that apparently you read the Darth Plagueis novel years ago, and if you did read that novel, did any of that old backstory, which some of it did get reworked into canon, come to your train of thought when dealing with Daisy Ridley?
I didn't. They're terrific books. I've looked into them and so on, but I haven't read one in full, but in terms of not wanting it to influence the character. Although I think quite a number of things that have been written about the characters, not of George's gestation or JJ's or any of the other writers involved, have come from the ideas that these original authors had. But I wanted just to have the material that I knew, and of course I thought about it a bit. But I didn't want to incorporate things that haven't really been incorporated into the movies. I should probably add yet to that, because, all sorts of things may happen. No, I'm not hinting in years to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, what's your name and your question?
Hi, my name is Braden. Thank you for being here, Emperor. I just wanted to ask if you could go back and play any other character in the Star Wars universe, if you had the chance, who would it be?
Yeah. So difficult, isn't it? When you're Mr. Evil, you should probably, search out Mr. Good. But I wouldn't do it. I'll tell you my favourite character. And I can't remember the name of it. You will know from the last film. That little creature who gave Anthony Daniels his life back. Thank you. Yes. And yes, she is. They were absolutely sensational. And also the voice belongs to a Scottish actress who I know quite well. So I'd be sentimental and want to take that part away from her.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Over here in the
Muy buenas respuestas,
what's your name and your question?
It's funny because we share the same name, my lord.
Do we? Which one?
My name's Ian.
Okay.
I want to say a few things. You've, like everyone else, for me, like everyone else, you're a childhood terror for all of us. But for me, you've grown to my favorite villain of all cinema. So it's an honor being here with you, especially as like an early birthday gift. Because my birthday's next Thursday. So.
Okay, great. Well, thank you.
So getting to the question. To test your memory, what is your favorite piece of cut dialogue for Palpatine?
Palpatine, favorite piece of dialogue for Palpatine, that's testing. Well, we've already had Do It, haven't we? Which happened quite by accident. That's another story, really. Currently, when he's the Chancellor, I think, yes, he's no longer the Senator, and he says, "I love democracy." That and a series of a number of challenging alternatives is probably the best example of hypocrisy you're ever likely to hear.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Do you know, I heard first as what Palpatine's favorite dessert was. I don't know. I think because I'm curious. What his favorite dessert? Do you think he eats desserts?
You were the Emperor? No, he eats. He was.
So much fur to deal with, though. Hi, what is your name and your question?
Hello, my name is Kareem from Toronto. Thank you for breathing so much life into all of our childhoods. You mentioned Bubba Freak, the way he saved 3PO, so I gotta give you a hey! Thank you for that. It's an early childhood memory to be scared and thrilled by your performance, and they say that people only die when they're forgotten. So I'd like to know what elements of your performance in the Emperor of the Universe you'd like to see carry on as the Emperors, or perhaps in the legacy characters like Snoke.
Yes, I don't know. I just, there are so many coming up, aren't there? Practitioners of evil. It's very hard to sort of predict what you'd like to see. It's funny asking the most evil person in the universe, how many more evil people he would like to encourage. But I think, as I said before, I think, all actors, and you're speaking to a few other villains, and there's some great villains around, not least, and I have to meet him because I haven't, Giancarlo Esposito, who is marvelous villain, not just now a part of the Star Wars legacy, but of course in that great television series Breaking Bad, and continuing into Better Call Saul, which I haven't seen the last episode, so keep your mouth shut. But the great thing about that part, and about the way he creates it, is he hardly says a word, but everything happens in that face, in those eyes, in the intentions. And I think in some ways that's great acting. But and also the people who create the series, how it's written, and so on. It's great to write, a very, he's not wholly evil, well, probably he is actually, but a character like that, and not to give him lots of lines. I don't know how that evolved, but that in itself was brilliant, but particularly when you have a great actor who can do everything with his eyes. I know he's pretty good when he speaks as well, but we're back to silent movies again, what you can actually create, minimally, even without speech.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to say, even when he plays Moff Gideon, just the way Giancarlo Esposito stands, his posture, I'm like,
It's the physical approach. Yes, absolutely.
not going to mess with him. Hello, what's your question?
Hi, I'm Mike Payne. My question is, you played the Emperor in Return of the Jedi, and then years later you have to go back in time and play, Senator Palpatine, knowing that you were going to eventually work your way back into the Emperor. How do you prepare for that as an actor? I felt like that was fascinating, and I remember seeing The Phantom Menace the first time and going, wait, was that the same guy? It couldn't have been the same guy. It was such a dramatic difference.
I think at the time I didn't know it was the same guy. I can't remember. No. To begin with, I didn't know it was Darth Sidious. I remember when George didn't tell me enough about it, when he said, do you know anyone who wants to be an emperor? These were his exact words. And when I sort of intimated it might be me, he then told me a little bit about that movie. And he said, well, it is how, the rise of the monster. And he started off as a perfect politician who is, well, by your age, which, he was, early 50s, who looks a bit like you, which he did, apart from a little bit of extra hair that I had on. And so don't do much with it. Just sort of be, your average politician. He's not particularly nasty, not particularly good. He's pragmatic, I know what the job's like. So these were sort of key motivational characteristics that I paid attention to. And I didn't know at the time of our meeting that I was going to be Darth Sidious. He talked about this guy who's working in the background, here we go again, in some sort of dark world. And he's manipulating this, that, and the other. And I thought, that sounds like a better part. And then on the first day, or practically on the first day, when I got the call sheet and I saw my name opposite Darth Sidious, I thought, they don't make that kind of mistake. So I worked out who it was. And George said, I've said this before, some of you probably heard, one day when we were filming, he said, you should think of your face, Ian's face, the senator's face, as Sidious's mask. So in a sense, your eyes, your real eyes, are his contact lenses. And that was enormously helpful. I didn't do anything as a result of it, but just thinking, that behind my own features and in my own eyes was a hidden presence. That was help. Thank you.
Thank you. Over here, hi, I see you got the right shirt for this occasion. You ready? What's your name and what's your question?
Howdy, Ian. My name's Chase. My question to you is kind of going back to your sword play. Obviously, the Emperor uses his hands as his power, but when it came to his saber, what led you to picking the saber that you use with that? It's very sleek design. You wanted more shiny all.
Yes, I knew it was going to be red, didn't I? And yes, and of course you see it in temperature. I didn't pay much attention to it, and I thought, what's that doing there? But later on, everything relates, especially in those original movies, because George had it in his head. One day it was going to come out in the movies. Sam Jackson, who I think you probably know this, he intimated, I think, in a television show, a chat show, he loved to be in Star Wars because he loved it. And so George got in touch with him. He said, "Are you serious? You're just talking." And he said, "Yes, but I want my own saber." And he got it, purple saber. It was entirely because Sam said he'd do the movie if he got his own saber. So that's the tale. Thanks for your question.
Thank you.
I appreciate Samuel L. Jackson picking a purple lightsaber because that's my favorite color.
Yes, it's interesting because, here I go, trying to commandeer everything, but purple is really an imperial.
Hey Ian, my name's Nate. I'm from Nova Scotia. And I wanted to just let you know you're part of one of my favorite Star Wars memories of sitting in the theater with my dad, watching Phantom Menace as a little kid, and he's nudging my shoulder, and he's just like, "You see that big guy? See that guy up there? Yeah, he's the bad guy." And I'm like, "Shut up, Dad! You don't know anything." And it's been what started my Star Wars journey. So thank you so much for that. I wanted to ask you, music is just as big a part of my life as Star Wars is. I wanted to ask you, what do you love to listen to, and what do you think the Emperor would love to rock out to?
Yes.
He's building the Spotify playlist.
It's because I heard it on my way here. I said to a friend of mine, "God, it's a great tune, isn't it?" Particularly when Stevie Wonder sings it. And yes. No, if you only said it in a tender way earlier on to Anakin, things might have been different. And that is, you are the sunshine of my life. But to take your question a little more seriously, I'm fairly eclectic in my taste. Stevie Wonder, yeah, great. Lots of great artists. And I like classical music too. And I like, to bring it back to why we're all here, I like a lot of John Williams, as I might describe as other music, which is fine and complex and all is passionate and all is involving. So I suppose that would be the general answer to your question. If I can get involved in a piece of music, then I like it. And it's great when you put the radio on or someone suggests a piece to you, or you come across it on the internet, and it just suddenly has an effect on you. You don't quite know why. And then you want to follow it up and hear more.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Then over here, hi, what's your name and your question?
Hey, hi, my name is Luis, and I'm a really big fan of Ian. That's one of the biggest. And my question is, have you ever heard of the rumors of Disney creating like a Palpatine origin show with Tom Hiddleston, Loki from the Marvel, like playing as a younger self? Do you think that's a good idea overall in general, making a limited series or a show of Palpatine in his younger days?
I think it's a very good rumor. Yes, you could do that with probably any of the characters to whom it has not been done already. Yes, I think, because we saw him rise when he was 50, didn't we? What did he go through to get there, and how did Sidious come about? I think all of that's very interesting. And no doubt there are people, as we speak, somewhere around this city, thinking along those lines, and it would be great. But anyone younger than 78 is probably more suited to the part than me. And here comes the qualifying bit. Although, have you seen what they can do with faces? I'll better leave it at that. Thank you. Thanks for your question.
Hi, over here in the red shirt. What's your name and what's your question?
Hi, my name's Chris. It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. As you know, next week it's the Queen's Jubilee, but it's actually your 40th Jubilee on the throne of the Empire. So I wondered if we could just get everyone to just celebrate that. My question would be, out of everyone that you had the pleasure of working with on Return of the Jedi, or any of the films, who do you think was, the one that was your favourite person to work with and made good friends with?
I always go straight to this answer, which is Hayden, obviously. We have a good friendship, and we had a very good, working relationship when we made movies. So he's number one, but everybody, Frank Hollis, who wasn't around much, although he was unexpectedly around in Phantom Menace because that was going to be the first movie in which Yoda would be digitally recreated. But it wasn't to the level George thought, was right yet. And apparently it was incredibly expensive. So Frank, who is also incredibly expensive, by the way, just in case you hadn't, came back, and there he was behind the scene, manipulating this, this small creature, and talking, like he does, and that was one of the highlights of the whole movie for me. And he's a terrific guy. I bumped into him recently at the premiere here of The Rise of Skywalker, and I didn't know at that time that Baby Yoda wasn't Baby Yoda. So I said, "What's it like going back in history?" He said, "I don't know what you're talking about." So and now I know why he didn't really. But it was nice to think that he might have been Baby Yoda for a while there. And I don't think Lucasfilm were too unhappy that you thought that.
Thank you. And we're going to jump to you. And just a heads up, I think we have time for maybe 2 to 3 more questions. So, gentleman in the black spire outpost, what is your name and question?
Well, hello there. My name is Casey. I just wanted to know, what was your all-time favorite scene of the film?
Yes, that's an easy one too. It was the scene in the opera where he finally, nails Anakin really. The course, the long mapped out course to the dark side is finally achieved. And originally that scene was not going to be in the theatre. It was going to be another office scene. And George said,
I think we should get out of the office.
So we got out of the office, and knowing that I like theatre and so on, he said, well, why don't we try the theatre? And it was a brilliant idea, because if you're in a box in the opera, not only could, here we are in exactly the same position, on chairs, not dissimilar actually, where we did that scene. And so, of course, I talked with a serious actor to him who was there, and then I could pretend to watch the play. It was a ballet, actually, a squid ballet. He wasn't a huge squid ballet fan, I don't think. But if you could sort of, pretend you were just having a look while you're watching the effect of the previous line of poison go into his ear, it really added to the dimension of being able to do it. So it's also, it's a great, wonderfully written dialogue scene, and I think maybe one of the longest dialogue scenes in the movie. So it's nice to now and again, what's finally, thank goodness, a big action franchise. It's nice to occasionally sit down and talk.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. That's my favorite scene too, actually. When Palpatine tells Anakin he can't learn what he wants, he says not from a Jedi.
That's the line. Yes, you can't do it. You can't have two things. You've got to come over to my side, or nothing of what you want will ever happen. That was the motivation, right? But he also knew he got him before that, really. It was a long, clever process. And of course, Padme, she was very much the key to it. And what was going to happen to her?
Didn't go well. Over here in the jacket, what is your name and question?
Hi, my name is Luke.
Puros hombres preguntan, no preguntan ni una mujer. Supongo que porque no les da de gustar tanto el personaje del emperador, no sé.
In the film, I believe Palpatine kind of throws the fight to bait Anakin to believe that he needs his help.
Yes.
But it's always my opinion that Palpatine could have easily taken care of Mace Windu. I'm curious what your opinion is.
Yes, he wanted to. He actually, there was some debate about that scene. I mean, George thought about doing it in a number of ways, but the one that he ended up with was the best, I think, because he really, yes, he wanted to compromise Anakin in another way, which he did, and destroy Mace at the same time. And then even he, when we filmed it, it felt like it. Even for a brief moment, what I've said already about control, I think Palpatine is out of control. Because he gets what he wants, absolutely. And his head practically comes off. Though it does come off, doesn't it? Well, it doesn't quite. It sort of metamorphoses into the terrible person. And when we did that scene, George kept asking for more. I thought, really? I may never work again. However, more was appropriate, and more is what we got.
Thank you. Well, thank you all so much for your thoughtful questions. Mr. McDermott, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Great to be here. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you all. Please give Mr. McDermott a round of applause.
Thanks, guys.
Venga, este panel sí duró bastante, pero más que nada por las preguntas. A ver, ahora que sigue. Ya dependiendo de lo que sigue, es si nos quedamos o terminamos el directo.
Oh dear. That's not the Emperor's voice. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis' wives?
Bye.
Have a great time here. I'm going to. I already have. Thank you all.
Ian McDermott, everybody!
Tremendo.
Well, it would not be a Star Wars celebration without a visit to Disney parks. And who better to talk about Disney parks and all things Star Wars than my good friend Cody? How are you doing today, Cody?
Doing great. How are you doing?
Good, fantastic. Are you enjoying Celebration?
Yes, it's so fantastic to be here.
You know what's interesting to me is time just goes by so quick. This celebration, we are actually celebrating something incredible. Why don't you tell us about it?
Yes, here at Disney Parks, we're celebrating the 35th anniversary of the original Star Tours attraction.
That's fantastic. They're having sort of like a birthday this year, too, right?
Absolutely, yes. And with that, we have a variety of new merchandise to celebrate that 35th anniversary.
I love it. Tell me all about the brand new merchandise. I see some really cool Captain Rex stuff here.
Yeah, so now available at Disneyland Park and at Downtown Disney, we have a variety of new items. One, we have a 35th anniversary patch, a 35th anniversary pin, mug, we have a collectible figurine of the original captain of the Star Speeder, and he speaks and actually has that authentic dialogue, which is fantastic.
That is fantastic. And you know what else? I see you've got actually anniversary clothing back here and apparel. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, so the blue shirt there, that's inspired by the actual costume that our cast members wear at the attraction, which is so fantastic. And then coming soon will be the Star Tours anniversary jacket.
I need them all. I need them all. Okay, coming back here. So this caught my eye because I am a huge toy guy. We have a whole sort of variety of vintage-inspired toys from the original Kenner line. Tell me about these.
Yeah, as you mentioned, so many fans love the original vintage action figures. So we took that concept and expanded it and put it on a variety of merchandise.
Tell me more about the vintage Kenner stuff.
Yes, so here you can see we partnered with Hasbro, and we actually brought the retro series, the first 6 figures out again, but in a box set. So it's available at Shop Disney, Disney Parks, and at Hasbro Pulse.
Okay, this means so much to me because this is the stuff that I grew up with. These are like the vintage-inspired Kenner action figures from the 1970s. Boy, do I feel old. This is actually my favorite. I love this collectible pin set. These are the Cantina creatures, correct?
Correct, yes. And you can see over here we have R2 and 3PO. Each month we'll be releasing 2 figure pins. We started in May with Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. June month we'll release early for the fans here at Star Wars Celebration at Disneyland. We have C-3PO and R2-D2. And then this set's coming soon. As you notice, it comes with the exclusive Blue Snaggletooth pin.
The rare Blue Snaggletooth. Okay, a lot of pins, a lot of toy-inspired stuff. We're moving on. This is really cool stuff. This looks like a lot of stuff inspired from the movie. Tell us about this.
Yeah, this is our second collection celebrating Star Wars and the New Hope's 45th anniversary. And this is all called the Concept Series. And this is really about that original artwork. We know a lot of fans do know, but a lot of fans don't know what it took to create the original movie. And a lot of this great artwork was so fantastic, and we wanted to celebrate it in merchandise.
Fantastic, and I see this limited edition. It looks like a Hot Wheels set, and this is all the sort of the concept artwork for the original ships, yeah?
Correct. We've partnered with Mattel and the Hot Wheels brand to collaborate and bring the concept die-cast back out.
Fantastic. And look, and we're moving on. More merchandise. This is great. So this is stuff that's, again, celebrating the 45th anniversary of A New Hope, right?
So we have a variety of new trading pins. All these are coming soon. But you can see we have smaller pins to our big deluxe pins, which is absolutely gorgeous.
So I got to ask you real quick, because you have all these pins available. How important is pin collecting to the Disney community?
Well, Disney Parks and the pin community, we're like peanut butter and jelly. Like, it's all about pin trading and collecting pins.
Fantastic. And you know what? I'm going to start collecting apparel, because as we move on, we've got more apparel. And here we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. Tell me about all this new stuff you've got.
Well, nobody can be more excited about the new Disney.
Toda la mercancía de Obi-Wan Kenobi.
We do have some new preview product. We have a variety of merchandise from adult t-shirts. We have one featuring Obi-Wan. We have one featuring Darth Vader and Obi-Wan. And then in the case here, you can see we have a training pin and a t-shirt.
I love all of it. I love it. You know what? I'm actually going to steal this later on, because I love Obi-Wan as well. Okay, so here's the thing. It is Star Wars Celebration, but
I would be remiss not to point this out. This is Indiana Jones. As you know, we've got a new Indiana Jones film coming up, and I am a massive, massive Indiana Jones fan. Cody, take me through this. Tell me what this is.
No problem. So in the back behind the case,
Indiana
the shirt and the
Jones.
hat, those are limited items that are available during the weekend at Disneyland Park. So it's celebrating all 5 films and the new film coming out, along with the cool Inspiration baseball hat. And then on this section, all coming soon, is like a classic collector collection. And it's all about collecting all the different artifacts that you saw Indy collect in the first 4 films. You can see the authentic shirt, jacket, hat, and whip, so you can be Indiana Jones yourself.
That is fantastic. You know, I'm going to be racking up a lot of frequent flyer miles at the Disney parks. Thank you so much, Cody. I truly appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of Star Wars Celebration. We have more coverage of Star Wars Celebration Live coming up next.
Think you know every era of Star Wars? Just think again. The High Republic Show is the only show on the internet that takes you behind the scenes of this exciting new chapter in the Star Wars saga.
There is just a clear sense of this is going to be exciting.
Guess where the High Republic's going next, guys?
Every other month, the High Republic Show recaps the ongoing story, talks to the creators making this era possible, the fans that can't get enough, and brings you brand new, never-before-seen exclusives that will blow your mind.
Yes, that's right. By watching the High Republic Show, you'll go from an average, everyday Star Wars fan to this. An esteemed Jedi Master ready to protect the galaxy. So what are you waiting for? Check out the High Republic Show today.
Venga, regresamos a ver ahora quién nos trae. No reconozco la banda sonora de qué sea. O sea, de qué película pues. Se supone que a los que fueron presencialmente ya les mostraron los primeros 2 episodios de Obi-Wan Kenobi. Que pues digo, ya no falta nada para el estreno, pero pues ya se los mostraron.
Leave us alone. When the time comes, he must be trained. Like you trained his father. You still won't Kenobi. He's gone.
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places. I want every lowlife and bounty hunter to squeeze in.
She voices one of the most beloved characters in all of Star Wars, but that's not all our next guest does. She's also a powerful force in the fashion industry, as well as an advocate for mental health and wellness of people of all ages. Please welcome the voice of Ahsoka Tano, my friend, Ashley Eckstein.
Ok, ya vamos a pararle porque pues van a seguir pasando a muchísima gente. Ahorita lo último es que van a pasar a la voz de Ahsoka Tano, Ashley Eckstein. Y bueno, si sale algo más importante, pues ya igual y lo transmito mañana o hasta el domingo, que se supone que ya termina lo de Star Wars Celebration en Anaheim, California 2022. Y ojalá salgan más noticias. Ahí tengo esperanzas de que salga algo de Bad Batch, por lo menos el último día. Y todavía quedan cositas de Star Wars que podrían ahí ir tocando, decir fechas, lanzar un póster, un tráiler, lo que sea. Pues listo. Nos vemos. Pues justamente me parece que el día de hoy vamos a hacer el directo de Top Gun Maverick en el canal de Cinearte. Entonces, para que le caigan por allá. Y mañana nos vemos en las noticias en este mismo canal. Y probablemente el dominguito nos veamos para hablar sobre los episodios de Obi-Wan, el 1 y el 2. Y esperan muy pronto también. Me parece que el martes vamos a estar hablando sobre Stranger Things, la cuarta temporada, los episodios que salgan el día de mañana. Entonces no se despeguen de este canal, porque aquí vamos a estar hablando de las noticias de Stranger Things y lo de Obi-Wan en el canal de Andrew y Top Gun en el canal de Cinearte. Entonces nos vemos hasta la próxima.